With your permission, ladies and gentlemen and participants, I want, on the name of our president, to declare this 10 roundtable on sustainable consumption and production officially open. Thank you.
The 10th roundtable is holding for the second time in Uganda. We're here in 2016, and we're back here. I believe that this roundtable is a very big session, as it's going to have the elections of the board, a new board that is coming to take place, and then to reshape the ARSCP. We want to invite all of you to participate and bring in your contributions to make the African Roundtable for Sustainable Consumption and Production a memorable one that can assist in achieving a green and circular economy in Africa. May I please welcome Mr. Raymond Damien Lakwande to give the opening remarks on behalf of the President of the Board.
During the past 2 days, we talked about green economy, circular economy, industrial symbiosis, but in general, we talk about sustainable consumption and production. So we saw what is the importance of this concept for Africa that is trying to get its place in this concept in the world. What is the importance of the RSCP for Africa? So we need this organization to have a great advocacy together at Africa, all African level. It's also a platform for us to have a bigger visibility on what we are doing, each organization or each individual in our respective country. So as Caroline said, I just want to invite you to participate, give input and idea on how this important organization can play a key role by helping Africa moving toward sustainable consumption and production.
So for Africa to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030, sustainable consumption and production must be at the top of the agenda. May I please invite Mr. Charles Aden Clark to the podium. Thank you.
There is a great deal happening on sustainable consumption production. As Caroline just said, she mentioned the SDGs and she mentioned the fact that we have an entire goal on sustainable consumption and production. This is a game changer for all of us in this room. It's already been a game changer for us in the One Planet Network because we came into being in 2012 and only 3 years later did we get an SDG. But it has really transformed the landscape for us. And I think that this is a meeting where basically the ARSCP has to reinvent itself. You have a role here and you have a very important role. You've been here, you've been present, I think all of you, in the last 2 days where you see what's been going on in Switch Africa Green, primarily in 7 countries. And for me, the key role of ARSCP is to help build out from that substantially EU-funded project to the whole of sub-Saharan Africa. But these are the kind of questions, not all of which you can answer today, but which you have to ask yourselves. And how can you help alongside, the core sort of implementation project, which is what Switch Africa Green? How can you help spread this and engage the rest of Africa?
ARSCP started in year 2004 in Casablanca, Morocco, where the National Cleaner Production Centers, which had been established by UNIDO, were holding their third roundtable meeting. So it started with 49 members, whereas the really brain behind were the cleaner production centers existing then. So from that meeting, they agreed that the organization be registered somewhere, and they agreed that it should be registered in Tanzania. So it was registered in year 2004 as an international NGO in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. But then later, during the subsequent roundtable meeting in year 2006, ARSP 5 met in Addis Ababa, and I think it was purposely. By then we had Dr. Desta in UNEP to inaugurate the organization. So it was inaugurated in the presence of the President of Ethiopia, AU, and dignitaries in Ethiopia. So we have to do something. We shouldn't be satisfied just in that position. We think also promoting the sustainable consumption production is the only scientifically approved strategy to mitigate climate change, alleviate poverty, and manage natural resources. So it's a really important strategy, or if you want to call it tool, for the sustainable development of the region. Lastly, it's about asking you to join this platform. It's a platform for you, a platform where you can share what you are doing, where you can get education, where you can shout to the rest of the world. The projects you are currently doing might end maybe 5 years or so. But ARSP might still be there 100 years from now. So with ARSP, you are sure you will continue helping the region in sustainability matters.
The 7 wise people, after the deliberations, they have come up with a chairperson for this committee, which will take everything forward. And the chair is not a red, unfortunately. Mr. Wafuru, can stand up, please. From South Africa, National Kenya Production Center will be the one now to take this committee forward.
Thank you so much for the trust. We will not fail. I believe that we have no other choice because the alternative is not something we all want, and we're going to make it work. And thanks to UNEP and Switch Africa team for giving us an opportunity to meet as ARSCP today. We're looking forward to the next 2 years, and I'm looking forward to our AGM with revived energy, and we're looking forward to working together well. Thank you so much, and stay blessed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think what has happened today is a milestone. ARSCP has been in existence, as you have heard, for 16 years. And if there is any entity in this region which really encompasses SCP in totality, it's the ARSCP. This morning, Charlie, I think, was giving us a challenge, and I would like the committee to take that into consideration. We need to position ourselves in such a way that we can now take on board issues of the SDG, especially number 12. With those few remarks, I'm asked also to declare the meeting closed, and would like to thank very much UNEP, the organizers, together with the Secretariat, for having given us the opportunity again to have ARCP 10. We have missed the 2 years, but I think it's also better for us now to sit back and try to see how we could move forward. So thank you very much, and I wish all of you bon voyage. Thank you.